Senator from Rhode Island.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to join my colleague, my chairman, Senator Inhofe, to discuss the fiscal year 2021 National Defense Authorization Bill. I want to begin by thanking Senator Inhofe for his leadership in ensuring that we had a bill to consider this year. This was an extraordinary year. Social distancing just began as the Armed Services Committee was finishing our hearings and getting ready to go into the markup for the National Defense Authorization Bill. Despite the uncertainty, the unusual challenges, and the logistical challenges particularly, Senator Inhofe ensured the bill was written and that the markup was held on schedule, and he should be commended for this accomplishment. It is a tribute to his leadership, to his wisdom, and his common sense, and his common decency. So thank you, Mr. Chairman, for that. I also want to take a moment to thank the staff. Both the chairman and I operate under the same rubric. They do the work, we get the credit. It works for us. I think I can say that. They do a superb job. They find ways to draft the legislation, and they too were disrupted. Their workspaces were separated. Many had to work from home. So this has been an extraordinary achievement, and it is a tribute to their commitment, their professionalism, their skill, and their collaborative bipartisan effort. And I thank them for that. The senator, the chairman, has said several times, emphasized bipartisanship, and this has been the hallmark of this legislation for many, many years. We can recall colleagues going back to John Warner and Sam Nunn and others who had this attitude of we have to work together. And again, let me give credit to the chairman for preserving that attitude, insisting upon that attitude, and really getting, I think, the best of the committee because of his example and setting a tone. We have differences in the bill, but we are strongly behind this effort. One of the things that I think we've been able to do is to figure out what might be a point of difference, and then if it comes down to it, we take a vote, and then we move on, and we get the bill done, and that's what we did this time. And we look forward on the floor to be doing the same things, to be taking amendment proposals from our colleagues, trying to deal with them. If we can include them in the bill unanimously, that would be great. If we need a vote, I hope we can get the debate and the vote. Now, we all understand that this bill provides the Defense Department with the resources it needs, particularly to ensure that the men and women who defend us have the resources they need, not only to fight the fight, but when they return, to have a quality of life for their families themselves that is in keeping with their sacrifice and their service. And this bill does that. It also operates under the recently enacted Budget Control Act about 2 years ago. So we are providing the much needed stability the department needs. It will include many items that benefit the families and military members, and later in our discussion, I'll go into those details. Now, 2 weeks ago, the committee took up the bill in the markup, and again, under the leadership of the chairman, we had a very good day of discussion and debate, and the bill was adopted by the committee with a strong bipartisan vote of 25-2. This legislation is coming to the floor with an overwhelming bipartisan support, and as the chairman indicated, one reason is because he solicited the input of all the members. We both tried very vigorously with our staff to incorporate those proposals and ideas, and at the end of the day, it was a strong, overwhelming vote. Even though we did consider, as the chairman said, hundreds of different proposals by members of the committee and members of the Senate, there are still issues that will come before us, and that is why on the floor, I hope we will have, as the chairman indicated, an open debate, consider amendments, hopefully do some under reasonable time constraints so that we get a lot done, and then at the end of a vigorous debate, be able to vote for a bill that will advance the welfare of the men and women who serve and advance the common defense, which is our constitutional responsibility. I again thank Senator Inhofe and look forward to the consideration of this bill. Thank you.